Uh, I got up late, so I ate breakfast late. I just got through here a little bit ago. I was just sitting in the living room. I was watching a little bit of that football pregame thing. I don't know if I'll watch it tonight. I was watching the playoffs, when right there to the last couple of months of the football season. But I don't know if I'll watch it. I might. You never know. And we are in. Let me go to the other one. Need to load the chat. I dropped the final single today. I was going to drop it sometime this week. I went ahead and dropped it. It'll be the final one before the album comes out. It's one of the last tracks I wrote. So it was a later track. A lot of those tracks are written over the past 2 years with the exception of a couple songs. It's more of a grungier, punkish tune. I think it's the one I over cleaned too much on it. You can sort of hear it fading in and out. But I thought, well, it gives it a underground feel, so we left it alone. Although I didn't feel it fit the par of my latest productions. Like it doesn't fit with the other albums that I'd made. It kind of goes back in time to when I was more sloppier. That happened to me on the track about the biggin a couple years ago. I had trouble with it as well. That's okay. It's about biggin too, by the way. She had enough nerve to turn around and go on about forgiving. She ain't got nothing to forgive. It's me that needs to forgive. But that's between me and the Jesus. And I'm going to look at it just overlook. I can't use that word forgiveness because I want justice. And we're not going to get on that today. Did I change her clothes? I think I changed them before I got on. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to get into a private set. But that's the last single that I'm going to release before the album will come out in a few more months. It's the punky tune, the punky grungy tune. It's got a punky grungy tune sound to it too, by the way. But now it wasn't as production wise, it was not what I wanted it to be. But now by the time I got to thinking, well, it does have an underground feel to it, so that makes it, that kind of fits in with where it come from. Because it comes from grunge and punk. Let's get her some money. Let's find some way to get some money. I was thinking about dropping it in March, but I decided to drop it a month early. It probably won't be as well received as the others. It might, you never know. Some other people out there might hate that attitude as well. To do something and then blame you for it and say you're the one who needs to deal with it. I'm not the one who needs to deal with it. I'm not the one who needs to get on my knees to deal with it. I'm sure there's other people that deals with that same subject out there in this narcissistic world. I don't know, it mentions Jesus, so it may offend. Sometimes just mentioning his name offends. That's the second time I've mentioned his name in a song, by the way. I did that, You Thought I Hate Jesus. And now it's You Don't Got Jesus. It's not that complex of a song, and it wasn't meant to be. It kind of goes back to my early days when I didn't have the big words. On the second album, I was using bigger lyrics, you know, huge lyrics. I like doing that. I like telling stories. But it goes back to the simpler days, like when I was writing Really Missing You, Baby, which was my first actual lyrics. It's kind of not huge either. It wasn't complex. It was the first thing I come up with. I kind of just sung it out in a karaoke stream. And later on put it on paper. And then later on turned it to a song. And then rearranged it to grunge. It was a conga song in the beginning. The guy that first made it, he made it a conga song. It's a conga song. And then it got turned from conga to grunge. Conga to grunge. Let me go ahead and debut it on the stream as well. We'll go ahead and play it. Let me get it set up here. Like I said, it's kind of washed out where the some of the music was washed, meaning that when I cleaned the tracks, it kind of got over cleaned. That's okay because it kind of gives it a underground feel. Let me get it where the volume won't, the game won't overtake it. Now I'm gonna shut my mouth.
Oh shit!
Oh, so you forgive? What are you forgiving? You are a puppy when I wanted at the wrong time. I was guilty of was responding to your sorry ass. You don't even care what you did. And you are right. I love you too. You are a fake. But now go away. You don't got shame, just you got to listen. You don't got Jesus. You got religion. You don't got Jesus. You got religion. You don't got Jesus. You got religion. Don't got Jesus. You got religion. You don't got Jesus. You got religion. You got religion. You got religion. You got religion. You got. You got religion. You got religion. You got religion. You got religion. Oh, so you forgive her. What are you forgiving? You want a pup, you want a wonder to the
Shirley to sell a car.
was guilty, I was responding to your sorry yes. You don't even care what you did. And you are right, none of you do. You're a think now go away. You don't got to that. You don't really die. You don't got Jesus. You don't really die. 316.
First time I mentioned these. This is recorded in 14.
So you thought this was gonna be one of those Antichrist songs? Well, fooled you. 'Cause for me, that's not what you will hear. So you think it's cool to hate the one who died for your sins? Well, honey, that's not the boat that I sit in. No, you thought.
This song here was about people too. It was about those people that persecuted me at school. Accused me of being a Satanist and everything just because of the music I listened to.
You thought I hate Jesus. You thought I hate Jesus. Well, guess what? You figured me wrong. Just because I like rock and roll doesn't make me evil. And just because I like heavy metal doesn't make me a devil worshiper. I hate the devil and his Illuminati, and I have no use for his payroll pastors and their churches. No, you thought I hate Jesus. You thought I hate Jesus. You thought I hate Jesus. I hate Jesus. Well, guess what? You judged me wrong. Guess what?
You know what? I forgot how to do that reverb. I wanted to do it on some of the newer songs. I don't remember how to do it. There's a certain way you gotta delay it to make it come in like that. I've forgotten how to do it.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Okay children, I am Miss Goat and I'm here to teach this morning that there is no God. Man evolved, he was not created. We evolved from the apes. The universe was created by a big bang.
Bullshit. Oh yeah!
gets into her bed and heads out to Colorado. Her favorite rock star will be in town tonight. Now he's her American idol. Stay on
This song was semi-inspired by listening to Antichrist Superstar, the album, and you can because it's got that feel. That CD was heavily in my CD player back when I was done this album. And the MP3 player too, because I used the mix back then. Sometimes I'd listen to the CDs, and when I was out, I'd listen to the MP3s. Kind of a loud track, though. It's a little too loud. Really too loud. This is one of the songs I got back into the charts with. I mean, before I got through out of the charts. It was released, I think, before Mission to Mars. I think I dropped it first, but I don't remember. I can't go back to 2008 and 9, somewhere when that was. I believe it was 8.
Ever since that July, I've never been the same when I think of you. Sometimes I don't understand, cause we're only friends. Yeah, I think of you. Hey girl, you're always on my mind. I'm confused when I think of you. 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 What could it be? What could it be that I never did? When I feel for you, could it be that I love you? But I just don't know. I never told you so, and I hope you don't find out. 'Cause I'm scared of your reaction. I just know there's someone else. There's someone else. Yeah. When I think of you. When I think of you. When I think of you. When I think of you.
Take much more of this.
Yo, what's
came in. It's up on your GPS now.
I was talking to a empty audience, meaning I have my mic muted, didn't even realize it. No, as I was talking to my room. I was talking to my room. I was speaking. I was talking about the book of Colossians this morning. I read that. It's a little book. That's actually a letter. It's 4 pages, 4 chapters. It talks about obeying your parents, respecting your parents, loving your husbands and wives, even your masters, and it also talks about the master as well. But you know what? People's got to remember, they like to apply these things. They like to apply these. You can't apply that to America. You realize they're not our masters? You realize that we were blessed beyond any kind of blessing you could ever have by not having a king? They try to use the scriptures to par Christians, but we were blessed, y'all. We don't have a ruler. We're supposed to rule them. They're supposed to be working for us. Now here's the thing. You got millions of people in this country. There's no way every one of them's going to get represented. But now at the same time, they're not supposed to be our rulers. You're never going to make everybody happy. When you make one set happy, you're going to make another set angry. Like, for instance, I don't really... Stop that cherry, man. Man. There we go.
Peace to you.
Yeah, brother. You're never going to make everybody happy. You're always going to make one side mad when you do anything. But now, here's me. If it's fair, if it's just, if it's right, there's nothing wrong with it. If it's unfair, if it's unjust, if it's unrighteous, then there's something wrong with it either way. Whether you're just doing what the people told you, because people also forget it's not democracy. This is the part that they twist and lie, and we got it turned around. Hope I don't hit an animal. It's a constitutional, let me stress that. I'm going to say it 2 or 3 times for the people in the back. Constitutional republic. Because you got different republics. You got people's republics. Socialist republics. Ours is a constitutional republic. Meaning, it is ruled by the law, not the individual. Or not even what individuals want. So legally, just, righteous, etc., you could apply it. You can apply it. Let me say this, and I know I'm on Twitch, and I'm going to push it. If we get banned, we just get banned. Illegal aliens have no business being here. They're illegally. They're not immigrants. They haven't immigrated. They're illegal. No matter whether your feelings are hurt or not. Legally, they don't have a right to be here. And that includes all of them. That don't just include the criminal ones. I'm sorry. They like to substantiate when they walk if they're getting fake identities to stay here and all that stuff, it's not legal. It's not right. I'll break your arm. Let's telling some truth here. Just dropping some truth bombs. You should not have a legal right to mutilate your children. You know, you're making a decision for them that's going to base the rest of their life. And when you start taking them in there and you butcher them, when we ain't talking about grown men and women deciding whether they want to change their sex. Let's put it that way. I'm going to say it. I'm going to try to stay decent. So I'm not trying to be ugly here. I'm not even, because y'all know me, I'm liberal when it comes to all this stuff. I don't believe in telling another human being what him and her can't do. I don't believe in that. That ain't into me, and I wouldn't be that way if I was in church. I'd still let you make your own money. You're a grown person. You're going to face God like the rest of us. And you're going to have to stand for your decisions you make. Good or bad. That's what people forget. It's good or bad. Good or bad. You'll be rewarded for your good and judged for your bad. That's the way it works. That's my opinion. And some people don't believe in God. That's your thing too. I believe we might be being lied to about God, but I'm going to stick with the Bible at the same time. There's all kinds of warnings in those letters about that. About not getting away from the true faith. About getting away from what's right. And I will entertain the other thoughts as well. And I'll tell you why. Because there's a lot of stuff that that just don't make sense in a lot of ways. And I know they say God is God and he can do whatever he wants. That's probably true. But there's some like even some of these people that preach to some of the trannies and stuff. I mean, there's some things that you just can't get around. And some of their theories don't make sense. But now at the same time, I'm going to stick with it. I'll make that as the main thesis, and I'll have other opinions as well, but I'll just stick with the main thesis just to play it safe. I don't see what it hurts to know, because once we had the knowledge to know good and evil, we had the knowledge to know good and evil. In other words, we had the right to seek knowledge. At the same time, I'm not going to fall away. There's all kinds of warnings about falling away, and we got to get back over here on this other road, because I've gotten off the marks on it. I'm not going to fall away. I'll look at those as maybes, because that life's always like that. You always get info you think, well, I don't know if I agree with that or not. That's the way life works. If people says, who am I to make that mind? Well, I'm a person. So I've got the right to decide for myself. That's my right. And then I can face God for it later. And I'm obliged to do that, and I'm fine with that. Because he knows at the end of the day, he knows my heart. These other schmucks don't know your heart. This guy was going where we picked her up, wasn't it? Didn't we pick her up there? Oh no, we picked her up outside the gas station.
God bless you and thank you.
Well, she made some money out of there. I'm going to quit this thing. I get bored of these taxis.
There's a job near you right now.
Okay, I remember how to get out. There we go. That was good. She made some good money out of there, y'all. Yay. She made some good money. She only got paid a good chunk of it, though. Notice that? Notice he made the most. That's why you want to work for yourself, Holmes. That's why you want to work for yourself, Holmes. And when you're working for somebody else, there's somebody else taking you home. They're taking a big chunk of your cut. You want to work for yourself, Holmes. Everybody can't work for themselves, though, but you would want to. You know, that's what my daddy said on his deathbed. He said, you know, son, he's talking to me. He said, I made millions and millions and millions of dollars for other people. And I should have been out here doing it for myself. He said, that's the only regret I have. He did. He was a manager. He was a manager of a store and won an award. Like I used to tell you, I used to put that award together. The heat would cause it. He'd turn the furnace too hot. He was bad at that. He started it again when we moved in here. I had to put a lock on it for a while. Because he got where he'd doing it here too. Of course, we found out years later. I mean, we found out a few months later he had cancer. And that's probably why he was cold. So bad as he did that for years out there, y'all. So it must have been developing for years. He started that like a long time ago, that freezing to death. He'd wait there, everybody wouldn't get around. He'd jack that thing up. And the whole house, like one time I had something felt like it melted. But anyways, he had this award that would melt apart and I'd put it back together. Every time I noticed it fell apart, I'd go, because I kind of respected this fact that he, sometimes me and him didn't see eye to eye, but I respected the fact that he was a hard worker. I'm telling you, I respect that. And any times I hear songs like Hard Working Man or something like that, I'll think, yeah,
Wait, I thought I'd have another opportunity to present my proposal.
I'm a hard working man. My daddy was a hard working man. We'd sometimes argue and fuss over silly things. Silly junk. Junk that didn't matter. I'm thankful for that, though, because there's some people who really had some really bad parents. When I look back on everything, I'm thankful for that. 'Cause that's just little silly stuff you're upset about at the time. Later on, it don't mean a thing. When you put it in hindsight, it doesn't mean a thing. That's junk. And I get where he was going with some of his stuff. He just didn't want me turning out to be a loser. I really respect him for that. That put a new badge on it. You know, you talk about badges of generals. You know, that put a new badge on. When I seen the people of post 2020, I said, this is what my daddy was trying to make me not be. Praise Jesus, you gave me a good fighter. You gave me one of the best fighters. You knew what I needed, Lord. He didn't want me to be like that. He didn't want me to be like these losers. You sit in a restaurant and they don't wait on you. And then when you say something about it, they call you Karen. These people, these store clerks, treat you like garbage. And make you out to be the Karen. When they're supposed to be there doing their job. Serving the public. My daddy, he did that, by the way. People brought in stuff. He didn't argue with them. He gave them their money, even if there's a line. He gave them their money back. He didn't argue. He let the company sort it out. And he won awards anyway. He told me one time, he said, son, you don't never argue. You do your job. People want some refund, let them have it. Even if they fake one. That's between them, the company, and God. That's what my daddy used to say. He rarely preached about God, by the way. I guess he didn't feel worthy of preaching. Except for when he tried to use the scriptures on you to keep you in line. And I went and found that out, by the way. Little old me, I'd say, you're taking that out of context. This is after I got 13, you know. I become a wise ass after I became 13. I'm still that same wise ass. I'm still that same wise ass. I said, you're twisting that on me, man. I didn't say the man. I spit that up over the years watching all these videos and things. You're twisting that on me. I don't like scripture twisters. I hate that more than anything. I watch for it, y'all. Yes, I'm a legalist. I watch for it. And I just don't take it. You're never going to get me that way. The best approach to me is how God approaches me. But he's God, so he knows best. He actually deals with me a certain way. Like there's been several times he says, well, I would have told you, but you never do what you're told anyway, so you have to learn the hard way. He's actually told me that at times when I prayed with him. He spoke that to my spirit. That's not a real voice, by the way. I'm not one of these people who hears voices. That is it comes to your soul. I can't explain it. Some guy, he did a video on it. He said it's like yourself. I don't even take it to myself. He was explaining it to him but now he might have been trying to put it from a point of view to somebody that don't believe in God. He's trying to tell them that's basically hearing from him. Whether they believed in him or not, that's hearing from him. That's what he was really telling them. But it never sounds like me to me. I know me when I hear me. Or at least I think I do. Sometimes it could be the devil pretending to be me. But I know me when I hear me. And I know him when I hear him. He has a distinguished. He's distinguished. It's thunderous. It comes to you. It feels godly. And you can always tell. You can go find it in the Bible. If you can't find it in the Bible somewhere, then I take it that it's either a worldly voice or a devil's voice. Indeed, I do that a lot of times. I say, well, God, your word does say this. That's how I always end the conversation. Well, Lord, your word does say this. Your word does say this. That's how I end the conversations. He has a certain way he deals with me. I don't know why he deals with me a certain way. He ain't respect their persons. Maybe it's just because he loves me. He's not a respecter of persons. You need to remember that. He's not a respecter. He ain't respecting your standard. He ain't respecting that you've been on television. He ain't respecting that you're some king. He ain't respecting that you're some president, you're some senator, you're some congressman, some congress lady. He ain't respecting your place in life. He ain't respecting your title. He ain't respecting your job. What you did. We need to really stress on that one. Because people think they can do their good works and they're going to get a knowledge for it. I'm going to tell you how you're going to get your good works accredited to you. You did it for him. If you did it for anything else, then it's not going to count. If you did it for him, he's going to acknowledge that. He's going to say, thank you, well, good, and faithful servant. And he's going to give you a reward for it. If it was did to gain his favor, you can't gain his favor. You got two ways to gain his favor. Self to son and love him. And do what he tells you. That's the only two things you got with God. You're not going to earn his favor. I don't even try. Never try to bargain with God. He's going to know what I'm thinking. I did when I was a little kid. I'd say, God, if you just do this, I won't do that anymore. I quit doing that after a certain age. Because I realized I was lying to him. Because I caught myself doing the same thing over and over again. So I quit bargaining. I don't bargain. I just accept things for how it is. And when he talks to me and he tells me something, I'll say, well, God, your word does say that. If I don't think his word says it, I question whether it was him or not. Even if it's something good, you got to be that way. Because Satan will use good things to trick people. Or whatever those devilish entities. Not all of them are Satan. There's something worse than Satan. I'm learning that. There's some of them entities that are far worse than Satan. Satan is just a deceiver. Some of them things are really wretchedly evil. Some of them entities are real evil. Real evil. Satan just wanted to be the king. He's the leader. He led them astray. But now some of them are really wicked. He used to be the light bearer, but he lost that title. He was God's musician. His head musician. His head musician in heaven. He was beautiful, and he had beautiful music, and he sung beautiful, and he fell away. That's some of them creatures that are really wicked. Like in that book of Song of Solomon. Well, no, it ain't Song of Solomon. That's in the Bible. It's one of those others where he was trying to heal his son. And he started communicating with the entities. One of them things was so wicked it lost its head. The angel cut its head off. It no longer has a head. Some of them entities are so wicked. That's why they're bound to change, y'all. I'm thankful for the knowledge he's been giving my way, and I'm still going to keep it in power. Because I let it kind of spook me of years ago. Am I in there? I thought I was in there. How did I get into this mode? I gotta go all the way back because I'm in this old mode. I want to be in my home server. My controller did. Let me check my controller. How do I check the controller? That's fine. It's got plenty of power. Got plenty of power. Okay. Hey, yeah, back to the casino, man. It was hard getting to that casino.
Well, my man should love.
That's a big old gas guzzler.
Damn, homie.
Oh, hell!
That's a big old gay guzzler.
Get real.
Gay guzzler on.
This is a de facto app.
That's a gay guzzler. One thing I do miss about them old cars, those had plenty of room in them. You wasn't squished up. I mean, I know, because I was big then. I was a big kid. I wasn't 383 but that was the worst I ever felt. Boy, I hated getting in vehicles when I was 383. I felt like I squashed. I can't even describe what I felt. It felt like I was being suffocated. So big old fat thing having to get in vehicles. Even in vans, I felt squashed. At least I can laugh about it. I'm so glad I got all that shit off me. I'm so glad I got all that crap off me. People's got to remember, though, I was talking, I got myself way off base. But those scriptures about obeying our masters, you got a boss. I guess you better obey him and you're going to lose your job. But them people ain't our masters. You have to obey the law, though. You can't go around breaking the law. You break the law, you get caught, you're going to get your punishment and you're going to reap it. Thing about it is, and this is the big one. You know they made laws, they shouldn't even be laws. There's laws against things that shouldn't even be against the law. You know that? But that don't mean you just go out here and wise-assly break them just because you don't think they're legal. If you break in out of ignorance, you didn't know better, that's one thing. Unless your whole thing was to protest it and get it in court and maybe try to challenge it. Then you might be, but that'd be stupid too. You might lose. You might lose. Well, I get back up. Go back under the bridge of love. It's where I drew some blood. You see, their master is the same as our master, the Constitution, the law. That's supposed to be their master. You want to talk about their master? Our master is supposed to be that document. It ain't supposed to be a man or a person. I'm telling the truth here. I'm talking truth. Some of these people, they're acting like they're trampling on rights. I'm talking about some of these celebrities. I'm watching them go on about tyranny. And you want to know what's tyrannical? Taking a child in a doctor's office and either chemically or physically altering that child's reproduction organs when they're not even an adult yet. That is what I consider tyranny. Not stopping a doctor. It should be criminal for a doctor to do that. It should be thrown in prison. And then when that child reaches the legal age, him or her can then decide whether they want to have some kind of operation to chemically or maybe even physically alter their persons that they are. And it's in their well right. It's in that would be their right. And it's not your business. It's not your church's business. It's not your business. It's not even mom and daddy's business when they become an adult, because they're adult. Mom and daddy just has to pray for them. Know what I'm saying? It's like anybody else don't like it. You don't like it, take it to the Lord. Let him talk to them. That's old-fashioned liberalism right there. What I'm just talking. Now, people don't like old-fashioned. There's two extremes in this country. Got the extreme right and extreme left. And both of them want to impose on you. And I don't like either one. See, I'm not a liberal or conservative. I'm somewhere in between. I fit more towards the right because I respect God and I respect all that stuff. But I have some left leanings too. Like, you should be able to say whatever you need to say. Mean, bad, good, ugly. As long as you ain't threatening nobody. As long as you ain't hurting nobody. And then that other person should have the right to respond. However they see fit. Whether they decide to forgive or whether they decide to just let you have it. That's up to the person, Holmes. They ain't up to you. You don't get to tell them what to do. You gotta let God tell them what to do. Too many people are bullies in this country. There's bullies on all sides. Yes, I figured we probably wouldn't have spent. I couldn't remember what hour it was. What time did I do that? Was it 6 p.m.? I don't remember, Holmes. I'm gonna get me a few chips. We'll gamble a little bit. We ain't gonna gamble much. But I don't want to lose too much. I'm not an idiot. Only idiots gamble. Only idiots gamble. Stupid people. Ignoramuses. They squander their life away. I'm squandering my life away. I do it every day. Waiting on the wind. I squander my life away. Only betting 100. If I lose the 100, I don't lose all this that she's worked for. It's hard doing an old freaking cow. Sometimes you have to go far away. The swindling and the stealing's easy. That cabin's irritating at times. Squander my life away. Looking for a better way. She's only got 100 chips, so she loses. I guess she loses. These rings, these nuts. When I seen that, I hear these nuts. I wonder if anybody else does that. Do y'all hear these nuts when you... Okay, here we go. What number was that? I don't even remember what... Oh, I'm Evans. Get back up there, Evans. Come on, Even Steven. Even Steven, get your ass back up that bitch. He ain't gonna do it. Even, go! Even! Let's even! Let's even! Yeah! We got $200. We turned 102. We turned 102. Should I just walk away? I squander my life away. Looking for a better way. For me. Maybe I'm being an ignoramus here. Mud dragon. Invade grenade. Scissor. It's a train. Should I go with mud or it's a train? Mud. It's a train. Well, Caesar. For some reason, in my brain going on Caesar. We'll fall into the tree of Zay. We're gonna fall into the tree of Zay. Come on, Trey. Come on, Trey. Let's go, Trey. Let's do it, Trey. Get your way. Get your ways up there, huh? Come on, Trey. Trey, get your ways up there, Trey. Get your business up there. You gonna cause me to lose my mind about this game, bitch. Get your ways up there. Get your ways up there. Come on, even. Get your ways up there. I gained 100. I think I'm gonna walk away. Gotta know when to hold 'em. Know when to fold 'em. Know when to walk away. Know when to run. You never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough counting when the dealing's done. Know when to hold 'em. Know when to fold 'em. Know when to walk away. Know when to run. Finally see the exit without fighting for it. You never count that money. And sitting at the table. Deliver me from evil, Lord. Provide those daily eggs. Help me overlook the idiots and the meanies and the narcissists and the evil people that I have to endure each and every day. Help me overlook them, Lord. I'm not comfortable with that word forgiveness. But I will ask you to at least give me the grace to at least say, let you deal with it. Give me them daily eggs. I'm not going to beg for bread right now. Bread's fine. It's eggs. It's eggs you're having the trouble to get. It ain't the bread. It's the eggs, home. Give me my daily eggs. You know they don't want you having protein. That's the reason they're attacking the eggs. They don't want you being healthy, home. They want you being a weak one. I'm weak enough. I want all the strength I can get. Gotta know when to hold 'em. Know when to fold 'em. Know when to walk away. Know when to run. You never count your money. I'll do some racing before I get off. While you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting when that deal is done. I used to love Kenny Rogers. Y'all know he actually opened a restaurant here in town for a long time? He was here for years, y'all. Then he finally shut it down. I never ate at it.
I mean, traffic on the way to work is enough to make me just want to light myself on fire.
You gotta know when to hold on.
Oh, by the way,
Know when to fold on.
the weekend.
Know when to walk away. Know when to run. Deliver me from the evil, Lord. I'll go ahead and change her clothes. I'll give her a bath and change her clothes for tomorrow. Then we'll do a couple races. And then well, it won't actually be tomorrow. It'll be tonight, probably. Be sometime tonight. Sometime tonight. Sometime tonight. Be sometime tonight. Sometime tonight. So I saw the light. You know, I hate this bathroom. I can't never get it to work. I like that big old bathroom. There it was. And there we go. The problem is it's too small. I saw the light, I saw the light, no more darkness, no more night. Praise the Lord, I saw the light. Praise the Lord, I saw the light. I'll go ahead and let her get her shower. I might just save the racing for later. I'm kind of not feeling like a big old huge stream today. I like this area when human beings lived around here. These things just took it over are non-humans. Decent people lived here. Disgraceful animals. Probably a part of its curse. It's been taken over by the worst people, y'all. Used to be decent old seniors and normal people, now it's took over by the worst. Worst kind of people you could imagine. Whole entire section. I know because my family was a part of these. My mother's people, their names on the street. Used to be nice people around here. Now it's low lives. Low lives. So anybody smart got out. Anybody smart got out of this town. I just didn't have the money. I just didn't have the money. Okay. So what kind of hat we want to put on? We'll put that cherry one on. Change your shoes too. I'm gonna put that shirt on her. My mother was young, she used to wear those. How long was I on? Been on an hour. I might stay on a little few. I might take one or two. Let's go and take a race or two. Scum. 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 Okay. I'll take one because it's a motorcycle. And I'm not noticing any different. I'm still having some of the same issues. It must just be something with the game. They must have broke the they must have broke the new one. I don't notice this on the older version. They must have broke the motorcycles on the newer version of the GTA. But I don't notice it on the road. I'm not noticing it's bad on the Xbox. The Xbox is the old version. But I didn't know there. Am I going right? Yeah. Oh yeah, I could have seen on the map. I just can't watch the map and ride at the same time. The map gives you an inkling of which way to go. I passed it. I'm going right now. I'm still going wrong. I'm still going. Oh, I see it. I see it. It's back there. Okay. Oh, I mentioned. Thanks. Oh, okay. We got it. We got that business. We got that business, huh? Here we go. Yay. Oh, yay. Oh, my eye told you. By the way, that's why some of the legal immigrants voted the way they voted. So they didn't want that in their neighborhoods. They don't want that garbage in their neighborhoods. They don't want that garbage in their neighborhoods. That's the reason they voted the way they did. People like criticizing, calling them racist and all this other stuff. You just don't want bad stuff in your area. You don't want to live with it. It's got nothing to do with being racist or evil or bad. It's about not wanting to live with that. Still random. We'll let it pick. Oh, it's jets. Let's try this thing. Uh-oh, man. Uh-oh, man. I'm gonna have it. I don't fly good. I am the Hydra. Now you've seen your star. I am the Hydra that you in your style. Oh God, I'm going down. I did better than I thought I would, though. I held it for a little bit. I fly terrible, y'all. I've never done flight games good. They'll fight for freedom, wherever there's trouble. G.I. Joe's there. G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe is there. Fighting against Cobra and Destro. Fighting to save the day. He never gives up, he's always there. Fighting for freedom over land and air. G.I. Joe. G.I. We didn't go through it. G.I. Joe is there. I did good on that, though, even though I didn't go through it. G.I. Joe. Against Cobra and Destro. Oh, I'm going down. Fighting to save the day. He never gives up, he's always there. Fighting for freedom over land and air. Ah! Woo! Cobra and Destro fighting to save the day, and it still didn't touch it. He never gives up, he's always there, fighting for freedom over land and air. Some reason there that made me think of that intro. We got it. That time we're gonna crash, Holmes. We ain't going right. We ain't going right. It's Capitol, Capitol, Capitol. I crashed in the Capitol. Just like the Pied Piper led rats through the streets. Oops. Dance like a marionette, swaying to the symphony of the strut. I didn't make it. Man! I've never did good at planes. We hit it. Oh God, I'm going down, I'm going down. I'm going down. Whoa. I would have never signed up to be a pilot. Woo-hoo-hoo! Not gonna hit it. Dude, I'm going up. G.I. Joe, real American. Some poor people died. She killed some poor people. Oh Lordy, we're not gonna get it. We're not gonna get it. We ain't getting it home. He's going down. He's going down. Bum, 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 bum. Two alphabets, two. He's gonna cram. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah. I'm missing it. I missed it. Man. Man, that's terrible, man. That is terrible, man. It's terrible, man. Oh Lord, I was accidentally shooting. That's I didn't even mean to do that. Lordy. I'm a terrible pilot. I keep hitting that same old building. I don't know how many times I've hit that building. At least get above the building. We didn't touch it. Good, buddy. I'm gonna hit the top of that building. Come on, let me hit it. Let me hit it. Oh man, we got off. Come back around. We're gonna hit that building. Let's see, go up. Go up. How do you go up? There we go. We're going up. We're going up, man. It's Vinewood. At least I've learned how to turn. Hovering like a UFO now. We're going down. We landed. I landed it! Almost. Hovering on the ground. Right now I'm a hoverboard. I'm a hoverboard right now. I'm hovering the highway. Oh, man. Oh, man. I'm going down bum 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 to Alphabet Street. Hit that old building again. Hurt some poor idiot. Some poor NPC. I did it, but I ain't gonna get any further. Oh. At least I'm having fun. I'm gonna get her going back down. Starts crashing. What's that marker? Is that capital? Yep. That's capital. It's funny. It's funny, man. Wouldn't be funny if it was real life, though. It's terrible. That's just what happened the other day, though. They were actually reporting that them idiots didn't know how to fly. They had them idiot women. Don't you know Andrew Tate? He's always going on about him driving. I can only imagine what he said about him flying the planes. Never let dumbass people, I don't care if they're male or female, they shouldn't be flying planes. I wouldn't be able to fly one. See what I'm talking about? You don't put idiots in aircraft. What is wrong with these fucking people today? We're just so busy to try to politically correct everything, we just let any idiot do anything. Just because they want to feel like they want to do it. No, you earn your spot. In the old days, you couldn't even be an astronaut if you didn't fit certain qualities. We're going to have to go back to common sense. And quit just letting any stooge that wants to do anything. Leave it to the professionals. Oh! Now where it don't matter. But something like an aircraft matters. That's why they should never be flying cars. I know people wants to go on about it. There should never ever be such thing as a flying car, because some idiots just don't know, wouldn't need to have those licenses. Or maybe you should just give those licenses out to licensed pilots, and not allow the idiots, the common idiot, to have it. Because flying is different than driving. And I'm even figuring it out just with this dumb aircraft. Dumb computer simulated aircraft. See, I'm gonna hit the building even though I hit it. I did hit 2 in a row though. That was kind of good. That was means I'm learning. But see, there's no consequence here. It's a simulated crash. But in real life, there's consequence. I'm not going to hurt anybody doing this. But if I was doing it in real life, I'd hurt somebody. Kill myself and hurt others. Destroy property. Because I've got nothing to lose here. This is a game. Got it! Woo! Praise Jesus! Are we gonna go down that? Come on, man. Let me get up. Look! Ah, man. I went straight down. Woo! Done it! Crazy! Can't keep it up though. That's what. When I turn, I can't keep up. That's what's wrong. Oh, we're about done. Come on, Lord, let me do it. Let me do it. Let me do it. Yes, I did it. I didn't think I was going to do it. I may have crashed a gazillion times, but hell, man, I done it. Thank you, Jesus. Okay. Let's go back to the primo because I'm getting out now. I'm going off for today. I hope you have a great week. It's 3:02 p.m. 2/9/2025. The day of the Super Bowl. Super Bowl Sunday. You know that is one of the most prized possessed. One of the worship days of. Oh, hold on. Let me go back to her apartment first. We'll go back to the apartment. I'll deposit the money in the bank. And then we will get home. We'll go off for a little while. We'll go off for a little while. Okay, let's deposit. Got your money in the bank. Shorty, what you think? Got your money in the bank. Shorty, what you think? Got your money in the bank. Shorty, what you think? Got your money in the bank. You got your money in the bank. Shorty, what you think? Oh, she finally reached 71,000. She finally reached 71,000, huh? She finally reached the goal. And we'll see you next time right here on apfns. You know when you say that like that, it just says ass. Okay, I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a good day. Your money in the bank. Shawty, what you think? Put your money in the bank. Go. You didn't taught me today. Let's see, I ain't got it right. Funko Axel. You bitch. Move to the city, you bitch. Oh, there we go. I don't want to upgrade. No. There we go. Praise you, Jesus. Deliver me from evil. Provide those daily eggs.